Good morning, my name's Tom with HolmanRV. I'll be showing you your Wildwood to you this morning, and we'll start here over on the passenger side. If you notice, I have your awning out. Your awning's in nice good shape, and to keep it that way, it's only for shade control. You do not want to leave it out in stormy weather, or I bring mine in at night. I also bring it in if I'm not around the unit, in case a storm comes up while I'm out sightseeing. So to keep it in good shape, just bring it in when it's stormy, and it will last you a long time. You have a solid membrane on the roof, and that roof membrane runs from the front to the back, side to side. There's a Dicor seal across the front, one across the back. Everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this non-silicone caulking to go on that roof. So do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. You want to go up there at least a few times a year. Check the seals. Make sure if they're cracking or separating from the roof that you wipe that area off. Put the Dicor right over top of the old, and that will seal up any possible leak. You have a nice storage area up here in front. Now those speakers, your speakers are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. They will take you washing down the unit and the occasional rain. So come on around to the front of your unit. You have storage in front with your spare tire and your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells on that battery about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. On the other side of your storage area, there is a battery disconnect, and so when you're in storage, if you turn the disconnect off, that will keep your battery from running down. Your LP tanks are located here on the driver's side. The green indicates that there's gas in the tanks. This tank, we're drawing from this tank first. This little arrow points to this tank, and when this tank runs out, this green flag will end up being red. Then you can turn it to the other tank, and we have it on also, and there's LP in that tank as well. Does not matter which tank you start on first, front or back. Once one tank is depleted, you want to take it off and get it filled while you're using the other, and that way you won't run out of LP. The other side of your storage and your service panel here. Your service panel has a connection for fresh water, which is your onboard tank, and it has its own demand pump. When you turn on a faucet in the inside, the pump will take water out of that tank and take it to the shower or the sink or the toilet flush, wherever you've turned the valve on. And then once that valve is off, the on-demand pump will then stop. You have a city water connection here. If you're at a full hookup and you have city water, you want to get a pressure regulator for this, and you'll hook that up at the source. The pressure regulator will keep the pressure at 55 pounds and keep your lines inside from being damaged. You have also a winterization hose that you can put in your antifreeze bottle, and it will suck the antifreeze into the system when you turn the bypass valve on your water heater. You want to not let any antifreeze into that water heater. It's a hard thing to get out. So you just drain your water heater and you bypass it, and on that bypass valve, it will not go into the water heater. You come on out, this is your water heater. It's gas or electric. The electric button is located in the lower left-hand corner, and the gas, of course, is here, and it turns on inside with the push of a button. You also want to check and make sure there's water in the tank before you light it off. So we come on around. You have your black and gray tank valves here, and your dump is located over here. So you want to, there's a bayonet connection on that dump. We start you out with a dump hose, and you'll twist that connection onto one another. Make sure the hose is in a dump station, and then you can dump your black tank and close that valve, and then you can dump your gray tank. You have another gray valve over there for your kitchen sink. These here are for your bathroom. You want to let those tanks fill to at least 2/3 full before you dump them. Do not leave the valves open if you're at a full hookup. That will not operate properly. So let them fill up, and that way the water will take the solids and the paper away from your black tank. Your 50 amp service is here. All that cable is yours all the way up to the 50 to 30 adapter, and including the adapter. If you're at a site that does not have 50 amps, you can plug it into 30. You can only run one AC on 30 amps. Do not try to run both ACs on 30 amps. That just will not happen, and you could damage the unit. The other pull back here is for your rear sink. You do have a ladder to get to the roof, so there's no excuse not to go up there and check the Dicor seals every once in a while. Once you've backed your unit into the campsite and you've leveled it up one side or the other on the wheels, the low side of course, you pull the wheels up on blocks and level it side to side. Then you'll get it off of your tow vehicle and level it up front to aft. Once you've done that, you can use the stabilizers with the push of a button, and you'll bring those down to just stabilize your unit. They are not jacks. Do not try to jack with them. You may damage them. So just run them down, snug them to the ground, and that will stabilize your unit. You do have an outdoor sink and refrigerator. The refrigerator is 110 only, so it will only operate when you're plugged into shore power. And of course your sink runs on that same pump that I described to you earlier. So come on around. We get ready to go inside and do the same thing. You do have furnace exhaust here, and the previous owner already put screens on there. Those are a good idea to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. So if one comes off, replace it. All right, we'll go inside. As we come in up to your right, you'll see your service panel. The service panel has many buttons. This one will check your fresh tank. We have water in the fresh tank, so we can demonstrate things for you. Your battery is fully charged, but we're plugged into shore power, so it's trickle charging. Your black tank has a little bit in it, but that's just because we've flushed the toilet and getting everything working properly. And then your gray tanks are empty as well. We do have your water pump on because we're not hooked up to city water. We have onboard water. Your water heater here is for LP, and the default light will go out when the LP clicks on, but we now have the water heater on electric. You do have tank heaters and lights. The other buttons are for your awning out and your slide out buttons as well. While we're here, we'll go into small bunkhouse. It's a nice bunkhouse. It has 2 bunks. One's pinned up right now, and the other one is laid out, and you can put this back into a couch if you like. Has a place for a TV and a hookup for the TV. And we're going up to the bedrooms now. You do have a bunk up here above the bunkhouse. Nice size mattress. And the hall bathroom here. Your toilet has a foot flush, and what you'll do is press it slightly, and that will put water in the bowl. After use, you push it all the way down, and that will flush it into the black tank. This is also where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. So before you start camping, open it up, put black tank chemicals in, run a little water, and then you're ready to start camping. Once you've dumped your black tank, it's a good idea to put more chemicals in to keep the tank smelling nice and fresh. Your shower has multiple panel doors. They are locked. You want to make sure they stay locked during transport. You can lock them closed like they are now, or you can lock them open. Nice walk-in shower. Sink. Medicine cabinet. Your GFI is located here in the bathroom, so anything close to water will be hooked to this GFI. You have your on-off switch here and switch for your fan here. Come into the master. Your slide for the master, they slide it in, is located here and out as well. And then light for overhead. Nice closet with sliding doors. You also have hookup for washer dryer. Nice size closet. You do have storage under your bed. And a hookup for a TV in here as well. You want to turn your HD booster on. The green light shows that it's on. When you're doing air stations, that'll bring your HD stations in, and off will not. So come up to the cabin. Your refrigerator is a 110 residential side by side with freezer down below. So you come further to your cooktop. Your cooktop, you just turn the valve on. When it's red, then you hit the sparker, and that will light whichever burner it is attached to. As it's off, the light turns blue. You do have a light switch to turn those lights on and off. Your pilot, you can light off by turning it to light, holding it in, and hitting the sparker over here. You should travel with the glass top down. Keep it from being broken. You have a light and fan above, as well as your microwave here. Have your radio on, it's working properly, and then your remote for your TV you'll find in your recliner. You also have a nice fireplace. The fireplace is electric and will put off heat. So the button below will let you turn it off and on, give you different flames, heat. Your couch makes out into an extra bed by pulling the pillows, back pillows off, or raising the lower cushions. They will pull out, and you'll see legs to pull down for it to lay down. And then once you've done that, you'll bring the back down to make a bed. Your recliners located here have pulls to recline on one side or the other. There they are, right here. So you can get comfy and watch TV. You have lights up here as well, and they off and on with a push of a button in the middle. You have a nice dinette with a bench and 2 chairs. The light above the dinette has a button right there. And then you have a nice pantry. You want to make sure that your pantry doors are closed and secure before you run your slide in, so the slide does not hook on them or tear them off. It's a common problem. Below that is your breaker panel. Your 110 breakers are all marked as to what they go to, and then past your converter or your 12 volts, and they're marked as well. So you have a problem with any of the circuits, they'll either trip like they do at home, or the fuses will open, and you'll know that you have a situation there that needs attention as well. That pretty well takes care of your walkthrough. Your thermostats are here. The one thermostat will run the heat and the cool in the cabin, and the other one will run the cool in the bedroom areas. So that pretty well takes care of your walkthrough. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman, and know that you're going to enjoy your camping.